Have I told you how much I love you all? Have I told you how much I need you all? Have I told you how much we all need each other? Because if I haven't made that important and clear, that is what we need. That is what we need. Have I told you how much I love you all? Have I told you how much I need you all? Have I told you how much we all need each other? Because if I haven't made that important and clear, that is what we need. Have I told you how much I love you all? Have I told you how much I need you all? Have I told you how much we all need each other? Because if I haven't made that important and clear, that is what we need. Never before has an intro track meant so much. And when I said those words, I absolutely meant it. And when I thought my YouTube channel was gone, how fucking devastated was I? Oh my God, I never thought my testicles would cause such an uproar, but Jesus Christ, it did. My YouTube channel was down for 4 days. 4 fucking days, and it was a hellish 4 days. I didn't think this episode was going to happen. Did not think this episode was going to happen at fucking all. But it is here. Like I say, my YouTube channel bounced back this morning. It was like, oh my God, we can carry on. There are 8 years worth of work through everybody's content, everybody's, tracks, music. The lot has not disappeared into the ether and will never be brought back. It is all still here. Oh my God. So yeah, I don't like. I went under the radar. Friday morning at 4 a.m. My YouTube channel got terminated, and the reason it got terminated was for my teabagging video where I teabagged Ben, and I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. I didn't think any real nudity was involved. You see, more nudity in a fucking pop video than you do, my videos. Anyway, but yeah, my balls being dragged across Ben's face was enough for YouTube to say, you are out of there. I had to appeal 3 times to a bot. The first appeal got denied, the second appeal got denied, and the third time they were like, okay, maybe we can get it to a board of people who look at it. And oh my God, if it hadn't have gone through to that appeal, and this all happened on Friday, the 2 appeals got denied on Friday, and I sat in limbo wondering whether the URL, the Clown Army, Clown Fest, Clown Army sound system was going to be a viable thing from here on in. Was I going to have to redo my YouTube channel? It was horrific. It was absolutely horrific. But we are back. We are here. We are ready to go. And Elsa's just sent me a message. Maybe don't grab your crotch on camera when you're under surveillance for sexual content. Just an idea. Yeah, you're probably right, Elsa, but there was no nudity involved in that. There is pants on. There is trousers on. There's a t-shirt. I'm not even going to get my tattoo out. I'm just, I'm not even going to do a warm-up mix for this show because I'm too scared that YouTube are watching me. So, yeah. But thankfully, it got passed back to the YouTube board, who I'm guessing were humans. They reviewed the content, and I'm guessing that they thought, okay, this is an 8-year-old video. It's historical. There is, there's 2,300 videos on here of complete and utter music. Maybe we should give this guy a break. I don't care why or how it happened. All I care about is the community is still here. You have no idea how much I felt like I let you all down. And I know nobody feels that way, and like nobody's saying it's your fault, Mark, or you let us down or whatever. But essentially, I wiped out 8 years of progress by all of you in seconds. And that was the worst part about it for me. I felt like I'd let you all down. I felt like all the hard work that we put into this, and we have all put into this over the past 8 years. It's not just me. The whole URL is not the clown, it's the community. Clownfest is not the clown, it's the community. The URL is not the clown, it's the community. It's all about the community. And it all got wiped away in seconds. However, back up the footage, absolutely Bandit Beats. However, we are back, Fathermuckers! I'm not going to say anything that could potentially damage my YouTube on this show. This is going to be a very politically correct show. No, I'm going to tell you how politically correct it is. Usually I have coffee for the rants. I'm drinking pineapple juice. There will be no rants this evening. I'm not talking about government. I'm not talking about society. I'm not talking about any of that shit. We are just going to listen to goddamn music. Maybe we should make a prawn hub account and we can do the more racier stuff there. Who knows? Anyway, the URL is back. The community is still here. My YouTube it has been reinstated. YouTube said they made a mistake. I don't think they made a mistake as such, but I think they took pity on me and were like, okay, you've got 2,000 videos. There's one video here, which is kind of not within our standards. But the rest of it, there's hundreds of hours of music on my YouTube channel. Yeah, backing up my YouTube channel is now a must for the next couple of weeks. That has to happen. Like I say, I look through my hard drives. I have 90% of what's been put on my YouTube channel, but it's in such a disarray. Half of the stuff that I downloaded off of Facebook is just labeled FLV. So the early URL shows are just labeled FLV. And there's about, 100 of those. And then the rest of them are just labeled with the date. So, going through them to find out the order for which they go in is would have been just a nightmare. My contingency plan was, okay, let's upload the Clownfest sets, the individual Clownfest sets, and see where we go from there. Didn't need to happen. Didn't need to happen. I am back in my awful seat with a cushion on it, chatting randomness to you guys this week. Like I say, it's going to be a very politically correct show, just in case. Right, there are a lot of people in the building this evening, so let's do a couple of quick hellos. Elsa Jane, Pixie Jan, Jordan Williams, Bad Badger, Brain Sniff, Infected Heads, DJ Jones, Arshang, Maudio, Expect Us, we ain't seen you for a while, fella. Welcome back. My Manipulation, did I say Dean Doors? I think I probably did. Bandit Beats MC, Rancid Poets. Desi Dare is in the show. Oh, Celtic Islam is in as well. We're ending with the Celtic Islam this evening, so stick around for that. Ben Clark is in the building. I've got an annoying dog at my side trying to get on my lap. And I'm sure there are... Oh, Sounds of James is in. Mind Manipulation, I'm pretty sure I've already said that. Like I said, the chat is just going crazy at the moment, which is great. So yeah, I'm really sorry that happened. I guess it didn't affect you guys as much as it affected me, but that's because, you know, I didn't want to say anything until it was an actual no, you can't have the channel, or yes, you can have the channel. And at that point, I'm guessing you guys would have been like, oh shit. You know, but for me, it was horrific. I was in the land of limbo, 3 days of just complete and utter waiting. I was literally watching my Gmail account, waiting for the email to come in. I went to bed about, I don't know, half 2, 3 o'clock last night, and when I woke up, it was back. So between the hours of me going to bed and me waking up is when it got sorted. And oh my god. Anyway. Oh, the drama that unfolds around the clown army, it's just fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I will be mindful in the future going forward of content that we post and what we say, just for the next couple of weeks, just in case YouTube is watching me and thinking of looking for anything else that they could potentially screw me over for. The teabag videos are gone. Nobody can view those anymore, which is great. It does seem, however, though, that YouTube was showing those shorts to people. It appeared on Elsa's timeline. I think Ben Clark said it appeared on his timeline as well. So it means that YouTube is, or was, populating my shorts. So I need to do a few more shorts to get it, because they're populating them. So I need to do those a bit more. On the subject of being careful, Bad Badger, here is the report for your Clownfest 13 set. And the one thing that popped out, the one thing that stopped this video being shown is the Bring on the Dancing Horses, Echo and the Bunnyman. And it's the visuals. You see, right, yeah. So audio, visual, audio, visual, audio, visual, and audio. But it's this one that that is making that video unavailable at the moment. Yeah. This is how YouTube came back to me. They were like, no, you're fine, but we're going to ban this video. So yeah, it won't let me do anything but dispute it, and I don't want to dispute it. I think that's a silly thing to do right now. But yeah, I mean, usually it says trim out segment, but it won't let me do it. It won't let me do it. You know, it will not let me do it. And I don't know why. The only thing it will let me do is that. So, there are some information for your asses about how things... Badge, if I delete it, I can't upload it because it's in order of play... list within thingy. If it, like we're way past that now. We've done Clownfest 14. We've also done the Clown Army sound system. We are months and months and months past that. So my OCD won't let me upload it. Anyway, shall we get on with part 2 of Shoutout 6, episode 346. The episode that I didn't think was gonna happen, but here we are. basking in the glory of the clown army, with tunes over here, chat over here, and a co-host right here. Shall we rock on? There is limited tracks in the thread this evening, so it's going to be a short show. There are 40 tracks in the thread, and I think we did 20 some last week. So yeah, which is great, because I don't want to piss anybody off. I don't want to get under anybody's skin. I don't want to, I just want YouTube to just leave us alone for a little bit. Would be the thing that I want them to do. I'm guessing that we start off with DJ Jones. Let's go. Actually, Badger, I might be able to replace it. There is an option to replace the video, I'm sure there is. I'll look into it, and we'll get it back up as soon as possible. Badger, I don't want to let it go, mate. I don't want to let it go. I don't think YouTube would have looked into that video specifically if they hadn't been looking over my YouTube channel with a fine-tooth comb. It's not your mashups are fucked for a while. You just need to look at what you're doing and adjust it in such a way so that YouTube won't do this again. I believe that Midnight Bandit and Maudio are talking about the collab challenge. I decided not to open a group chat for the collab challenge. Instead, what I'm going to do is open a group on Facebook. If we add 100 people to a group chat, the information is just going to get lost. Whereas if we have a group for it, you can keep up to date with it, and it doesn't invade as much. So I think that's the way to go. I'm hoping to do that sometime soon, so potentially this weekend. Yeah, Jim is okay. He's had to move out at the moment, and he's not really writing very much. He did an album a little while back and has kind of just taken a rest. So yeah, he's okay. He's doing good. Nice. I'm not too keen on the vocal, if I'm honest. Yes! The dates are July, Iron Maniac, so you've still got a good couple of months to sort this out. Yeah, the bass line is absolutely lovely. I love that noise as well. Marios, when you're ready to sell me your A6, let me know. Yes, it is very tame for DJ Jones. It does remind me of tracks that were released in the 90s and would fit beautifully within a 90s revival set. I can't believe the URL's back. Really, I can't believe the URL is back. The relief on my face this morning when I found out my page was back was just unbelievable. Okay, didn't particularly like the vocal sample that went over it. However, it worked with it. It did remind me of tracks that were released in the 90s, and like I say, would fit beautifully in one of those sets. I'm going to give you an 808 on that one, fella. If the vocals were removed and you made it a touch darker, which you did like towards the end when you put that sound in, it would have scored slightly higher from me. As it stands, great tune. Don't do anything to it. It stands up on its own as a great tune. 808 is a very good score. And yeah. Yes, Remy, how's it going? Panic Poop, hello everybody! Okay, is the A6 bit for the Tracks album Clown Thing, Army Bandcamp? I have a few ideas for it, but it will get my daughter to mash some of the Looney Tunes together. The A6 is your Andromeda A6, and you're going to sell it to me when you need some cash. I know that this time is coming, Marios, and that at some point you're going to have to sell that big keyboard to fund something, and then it's going to come my way. My dream keyboard, the A6. It's a shame it's worth $3,000 these days. It's $1,500 when I looked at it first. And I want that keyboard. Anyway, shall we move on? Next up, collaboration track, Celt and Islam. Ooh, Celt and Arjan, guitar from his sample pack and added the vocals. Oh, okay. Okay, let's have a quick look at it then. There we go. So this is Arjan using samples from Celt Islam, I believe. Go. Wow. Yes, Marios, that's A6. Elsa's already saying track of the night. Give it a minute, we're only 40 seconds in. God, it's good to be back at the URL. I didn't think this show was going to happen. The fact that it is fucking amazing. Yeah, Marios, I'm looking at the A6 on eBay at the moment, and it's £3,882.72. bipolar, mind manipulation. Yeah, the TI Polar 37 keys, it's only $1,000, $2,000. Give us a like, people, and give us a share.
We are independent. We are individuals. We do industry.
Midnight Bandit, you'll get on so well with an NPC. I have a feeling that Akai are going to bring out a new range of NPCs fairly soon, so hang on. I had a credit card about 20 years ago, $8,000 credit card. I bought a house with a girl, she kicked me out of the house, I kept the credit card. I paid that fucking thing off about 3 times before I actually decided to fucking kill it and get it out of my life. Credit cards are a bad idea. It's how to keep you poor. Stop fucking getting things on credit. It's not fucking worth it. They must have taken 20-some grand off of me over the course of 10 years, trying to pay that motherfucker off. Just ridiculous. Matto, welcome to the party. Yeah, really loved that one, Arjan. Gonna give it a 9. Would I change anything about it? Maybe lower the vocals a tiny touch. That is it. Nice little break, give us a little pause. Came back in. Lovely grungy guitars going on there. Drums are nice and tough. Don't forget, Arjang is up for Track of the Night from last week. There are a whopping 9 tracks in that from last week, so hop on over to the URL's Playpen group on Facebook and drop a little vote for that. It is in the featured parts. Yeah, and Leaf won from the week before. So congratulations to Leaf and Johnny T for winning Track of the Night. And let's hope that Arjang wins Track of the Night this week. Great stuff, Arjang. Oh, Serge de Munter finally made a track in 2025. It's only taken you 4 months, mate. Dog, no. No. Don't look at me like that. We love a bit of Serge de Munter here. Oh, it's a private track. Stop it. No, Serge isn't on at the moment. I haven't seen his name. Back. Oh, yes. Go on, Serge. Yeah, I agree, Matto. Demanta is a great music composer, and he absolutely is. A lot of people say that I hate pianos. Listen to it here. It works so well for creating a mood. Yeah? That's what I like about the piano. It's one of the most expressive instruments in the world. Love the way it kicked back in with that rolling percussion. Ah, Mitch at Pitch, how's it going? Reminds me of the piano in Evil Dead movies. Best piano solo ever. DJ James says, dystopian vibes, wasteland, dry desert, smell of oil and gunpowder hanging in the air. Yeah, don't worry, Matto, it's already gone in for track of the night. The atmosphere alone. I might like to hear some of that piano come back. Mao, am I right in thinking that you've got a crack in the thread this evening? I don't want it to end! There's that piano again. We are the things that were and shall be again. How fitting. Just entered the building, literally almost at the last bit of his track. Salut, Serge. Mate, it's good to see you back at making music. It's great to see you back at the URL. That track is going through to track of the night. The way you use the piano, the way you use the percussion to come back in, absolutely beautiful stuff. Very atmospheric. Like DJ Jones said, dystopian, really dystopian, really good track, Serge. I wouldn't be surprised if that wins track of the night, mate. We were literally all lusting over that track. It was beautiful. Welcome to the show, 10 Mil. It's been a while since we've seen you. I'm Rich Lambo in the building. That means we have two of our admins on tonight, Ailsa Jane and Richard Lambo. For the love of God, don't annoy them because they will kick you out. All right. Serge, awesome track. Great to see you back. Please play Clownfest at Christmas. Okay. Oh, from one big hitter to another. Yo, if the channel is back up in time, fingers crossed, here's a 130 BPM techno jam from me. Big up, homies. Big up, Dean Daughters. Is it that one? Is it that one? It is that one. Talking about lusting after stuff as well. Look at the kit that is on the fucking table here. Is that the Erica techno system there, Dean? Fuck me, you got enough kit for this one, mate? It looks like a operating system. And he says, nah, it's just some random Eurorack models I put together. What's the thing you got your hand on here, Dean? Just to the left. Is that a peak? Novation? Oh no, it looks like a Dave Smith. It's a hypersynth xenophone. Nice. I've actually got a Dave Smith synth for sale if you fancy it, Leaf. The DSI Mofo. It didn't fit my what I wanted to do with it, so I replaced it with the DeepMind 12, and I have that synth for sale. Yellow, welcome to the party. So if anybody is interested in the DSI Mofo, at the moment my manipulation has got it on loan. He will get first refusal on it, but if anybody wants to buy it, please let me know. Danny Carnage, welcome to the party. Did Horsefest 7 happen, Danny? And if it did, how did it go? Did you get any footage from it? And is there any footage online? Serge Samantha says, hey all, just read through your comments, joining my tracks. Thank you all for your kind words. Very deserved kind words, Serge. Very deserved. My manipulation, he says, I do not wish to purchase it, but if anybody wants it, then you can have it. Okay, so on the 19th of April, I've just finished my denim pantomime horse costume. Right, let's... Over. Oh. I'm seeing sunny beaches, drinks in hand, fire burning, pig roasting, Dean Daughter's in the corner playing this, and a whole bunch of people dancing to it. Go on, Dean. Go on, Dean. Show us that happy smile. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Go on. Yeah, I'm putting that through to Track of the Night again, Dean. Awesome stuff. Would I change anything about it? I probably would, but if I did, it would become a completely different track. The groove in that was awesome. The little noises that you had going on was great. Yeah, absolutely love it. Serge Samantha says, fresh, uplifting, groovy, cool performance. Absolutely, going through to Track of the Night. Whilst Danny Carnage is on the chat thread right now, here, am I pointing in the right direction? Here is Horsefest 7. If you are in York on Saturday, April the 19th, you could do a lot worse than go to this event. A lot worse. This event is fucking awesome. I'm not joking. This time round, they have Cliff Glitchered, Disaster Bait, HCRD, Hot Pink Sewage, Leaf Hype, Petrol Horse, The Luck Exchange, the Paul Taylor Experience, and the Sex. I can't say that word at the moment, just in case YouTube are watching me. But Danny pulls out all the stops for his show. I'm not even joking. The Clown Jewels played Horsefest 6 and had a fucking brilliant time there. It was awesome. We've also played for Danny a couple of other times around. And like I say, the man cares about the community that he has got running at the moment. It's taken him 7 years to get this following up together, and it is a class following. It really, really is. So if you are in York on the 19th of April, please think about checking this out. Okay? There you go, Danny, a little plug for you, fella. Okay, who is next? Oh, Marios, you're up next. Who have we got after that? We got some Synth Addict, and then some Mario, then some Surreal 80, then some Hostapole, then some Sounds of James, Nasty Mayonnaise, oh my god. And somebody else has played tracks in. Who's played tracks in? You cheeky bugger. Right. Anyway, Marios coming up. This is going to be a short show tonight. I just want to get it out of the way, show YouTube that we can behave.
Keep on top.
Will there be teabagging? No. Dean Daughters has just said fucking lush. Yeah, absolutely. On the floor works was the best pick for the feel of the sounds. I don't know. I kind of like it. No problem, Rich. Imagine that YouTube are not populating me on people's timelines at the moment, and that's kind of understandable. So we have some work to do to get us back up to full force. It is also quite sunny outside and everybody is doing barbecues at the moment, so I understand the view count is going to be low. We just have to prove to YouTube that we can rise above it. musical cleansing. Feels kind of ethereal. Adam says, didn't think there would be a show tonight, so only just clocked on. Did you get a notification from YouTube at all? Yellum says, I'm 57 tomorrow. I think that's mental. You don't act 57, mate, and you certainly don't look it. Hell of a fade out there, Marios. That was simply beautiful. That was simply beautiful. No, never got a notification. Oh, okay. Yep, I did. And you were at the top left of my feed. Excellent. So that means that YouTube isn't punishing me as much as I thought that it was going to, which is great. Which is absolutely great. Like I say, short show tonight. Just want to get it over and done with. I hope you all understand. Like I say, there wasn't any promo done for this over the weekend because I didn't know if the show was gonna happen or not. So yeah. Finney said, just caught the end of that, but sounded great, really nice vocals. Yeah, everything worked in there. The only thing I would have done was given the kick a bit more presence, but then it probably would have changed it into a completely different tune. But for me, I like the kick to be one of the most prominent things within the track, and that's not what that track was about. That track was about being beautiful, and it absolutely was. Shall we put it through to track of the night? Let's do it. Again, Marios has been in the army for... Oh, where's my Facebook page gone? Damn it, I closed it. Marios has been in the army since nearly the start, and it's great to see him still churning out music. He's missed a couple of Clown Fests, and I believe that was due to life issues, but it would be great to have you in for the next Clown Fest, Marios, because your brand of music is absolutely lovely, and you never know, just like Serge the Mounter, you never know quite what style you're gonna get. You know, we know you're an old metal fan, not old, but you know what I mean. You like metal in your youth. And sometimes that comes across, sometimes you're breakbeaty, sometimes you've got attitude to it. That was just a slice of lovely. Not like Radio 1 ready as well, you know? Anyway. Rich Lambert says, again, great soundtrack music. Can see someone's spirit going down glass hallways. Yeah, again, painting lovely pictures with your mind. And it also looks like... Eric Lewing is going to be doing something in America, you know, under the Clown Fest banner, and it would be lovely to go over and see Rich and Eric and a few other people from the USA just getting together and having a little meet up. It would be fucking beautiful. All right, Synth Addict, Hardware Jam's weekly challenge, Hypnotize, work in progress. Machine Plus with several ethereal patches. I think we've got a theme going on this evening. And FX got a little carried away with time, so you can cut the last minute if you want. Well, I'll cut the intro. Bum, 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 ba-da, is what that reminded me of. Well, I'm going to do a little share. And I hope that you all have too. very good, excellent. Okay, so that I've done a share. Like I said, I don't want to bring too much attention to this episode. I just want it to go smoothly. We want to get to the end of it. We want YouTube to say, okay, they're abiding by all of our rules. Oh, hypnotize. Okay. You gonna have a kick drum in there, Synth Addict? Mario says sounds from like a movie. Yep, definite soundscape on this one. Again, I'm feeling maybe Blade Runner or something. Absolutely, Serge, good vibe, a trip hop beat on top, it would be awesome, absolutely. Nazman says, my head's already pumping a deep acid core kick with high-passed filter. Absolutely, right? Jason Marsh has just joined us. Good evening. Sorry I'm late to the party. Had to take Nan's wrestling. She likes to scream at the wrestlers and eat toffees. That's okay. Jason, I didn't think tonight's show was going to happen after YouTube decided to terminate my channel. Yes, DJ Jones. Mark, I don't think anyone is watching, but I do think that someone who doesn't like the show is searching for old clips for anything they can report. Don't rant now. No, I don't intend to have a rant this evening. Not at all. Like I say, I'm drinking pineapple juice so that the rant does not come. But I think you're right. There were two incidents last week. One with somebody who had a bunch of transphobic stuff on his page and ranted about AI. Which I still think is a viable tool for, but anyway, let's not go into that. And we had Pierrot, who has got like a 6-year-old grudge against me for some fucking stupid reason, and I wouldn't mind, but it was him who started the beef in the fucking first place. Anyway. Astrid Sherman, welcome to the party. Yeah, so am I. I also know that YouTube won't monetize you if you smoke. I smoke every fucking show. I really, really, really do want to rant, but I'm not going to. for what Hardware Jams challenge was depicting, Hypnotize worked beautifully. Not a track that I think I would listen to in any setting. Maybe when you get home after a club and you put that on, just to bring the vibe down a little bit. Solid 8. Again, ethereal, ghost-like. You know, it conjures up all those images in your head, which is great. It's just not quite my style, but it you know, for what Hardware Jams, you know, challenge was about, it fitted absolutely perfectly. Okay, welcome to the show, Hostapol. Lost track of time. We almost lost track of the URL, mate. Ooh, Mario, you're up next. This better be techno, mate. Yes. Sausage! I wish we could join you, mate. Spacing out in the field, watching the sun disappear for the evening. That sounds fucking awesome. Right, you're getting an 8.5 for the kick just to start off with. Where are you going to take us, mate? It's great to see you back, by the way, mate. Surge is always going to be top production. Or percussion line. There's definitely something weird in the air. Remember you sent me a long list of techno tunes to mash. Everyone hit copyright issues in my software, which has never happened before. How weird. to this one. I'm half expecting an acid line to come in, but I don't think it's going to happen. Show tonight, about 2 hours. Hostaport, you're 2 tracks away. Honestly, Serge says, love this, can't believe it's not mastered. This, this is raw talent. This is, I want this sound to sound perfect, and this is how I'm gonna get it. That's how it works. If there was another line in there. But it works as it stands. I think I'm probably going to chuck this through to track of the night as well. Usually like 6 tracks for track of the night. We have 8 left. Islam agrees with me. Yeah, it's calling for an acid riff, dark and dirty. Not even like pew 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 pew, but like yeah, another line or something progressive, detuning towards the brakes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, growling acid riff. Not the pew pews. Something like Nasty Mayonnaise would do. Yes, subtle, minimal, moves like a train at night. 8.9, absolutely. Certainly gets my bass face on the dance floor regardless. Beautiful stuff there from Mau. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Like I say, as a few of us have stated throughout that, it could do with just another line, not a line that overpowers it, but just kind of complements it. It was kind of minimal. It's not a problem. It was very, very hypnotic. The kick was on point. The sounds were on point. It just needed something just to elevate it a little bit. Hospital says nice. Big fan. Okay, so really 0. Well, thank fuck for that. All back up and running. Yes, honestly, it was dark days the weekend. Just some cheeky self-promotion from my Bandcamp page. No problem. Stephen Cookie. Nice track. Slightly more breaks. Yeah, there wasn't a breakdown as such. It was just pregnant pauses, a couple of pregnant pauses before going back into it. It could do with the break. Wouldn't hurt it at all. If Sai is shamelessly promoting his Bandcamp, there is a link to it. Excuse me, frog in my throat. And again, We have Ben Clark to thank for having this man in the army. Ben, how did you find the army? We definitely have a low and slow feel to tonight's show, and that is absolutely fine with me. I hope this is going to rip our faces off. Yeah, lovely Chris mix. To the party. Haven't seen a track from you for ages. That means you're not very far away from me. Crimson Plot says, hello. Yeah, I've been too busy working on my boots. Moved it up to Keynsham now. Nice there. Yeah, Keynsham is kind of nice. Just on the outskirts of Bristol. I didn't realise you were that close, mate. We should hook up, hang out, and write some tracks. Yeah, loads of cool tricks and ideas. Very cool track, absolutely. Nice use of random sounds like splotches of paint. Yes. Flicked on a masterpiece, captivating 9.4. Absolutely, absolutely. Incredible tracks tonight, quality. Yes, they are. Even though they are a little bit low and slow, that still doesn't mean they can't be really, really fucking good, right? I put that through to track of the night. Would I change anything about it? Yeah, rip my face off! Sigh. Rip my face off! Next track you put in better be ripping our fucking faces off. The bass line in that was beautiful, by the way. And like Jason said, flicks of paint on a masterpiece. It really, really was. Kind of open and spacey, like you say, just flicks of paint. Absolutely beautiful fucking analogy for how that track sounded. If Jason, honestly, if you don't come in to do a show, I'm going to be really fucked off. All right, toss the ball. Similar to the last grungy track, but with a sprinkle of more cheese. Created the day during January. Okay. On the modals again. That is Nirvana. That is without a doubt Nirvana. I can't remember what track. Yeah, Crimson Choir, We Shall Hook Up. Got this a couple of weeks coming up, but we should sort something out soon. No, I don't think it's Come As You Are. It's off the Bleach album, I think. With all hospital tracks, weird selection of noises, weird way of putting it together. It's giving me goosebumps actually. Big cheese, make me. Man says, go to the office. Big cheese, make me. criteria of music that I particularly like, but I'm digging this. Love the groove and how ethereal it is. Yes, that is the theme for tonight's show. Sam getting the most out of one piece of kit here. Electric grunge rock. Yes, Jason, absolutely. Loving this. Experimental, feels really free. Yeah, that's kind of where Sam's forte is. Like for me, it's, you know, kick, snare, kick, hi-hat, kick, hi-hat, kick, hi-hat. This is a little bit more fluid than that, like a lot more fluid than that. As it says, digging it. I see a bit of that in Mark's future. The only thing I might say about it, maybe a bit long. But let's see what you're going to do with the last minute or so. I may have introduced some hats at this point, because all you've got is that. Super dark at the end there, super dark. What's up? Is it big cheese?
Big cheese, make me races.
Go to the office. Anyway, that's all I can play of that. That's what it reminded me of. Again, the way that you craft tracks, Hostapol, is way different to like many other people and the way they craft tracks. You have your own style and you absolutely rock it. That was really fucking good. I'm going to give you an 808 on that one. Yes, indeed, John Alchemy, channel unbanned. The only thing I would have done to that is added a little bit more percussion towards the end, just to give it, just so that the ears don't get too fatigued. And that breakdown that you did at the end could have easily been done in the middle as well, and then returned to it. But yeah, great stuff, Sam. Thank you very much for posting to the show. Okay, Sounds of James. The Sounds of James, Whispers in the Rain, made in Ableton, a minimal house kind of vibe with the atmospheric sounds to represent inclement weather. Clement weather. So yeah, we've definitely got a theme going on for tonight's show. Yeah, I'm so happy we're back too.
I've seen things people wouldn't believe.
Oh, dog!
Attack ships on fire.
I fucking hate this dog.
Lion. watched sea beams glitter in the darkness 10 hours again. All those
Shut up.
moments will be lost in time.
Somebody please take this dog off my hands.
Like tears,
I will swap him for a fucking Mars bar, I'm telling you.
rain.
Again, kind of feels, get down, I've just told you. Heard. Yeah, it's kind of got the same sort of wonky feel that that Sam's track had.
In time, like tears, in rain.
Liking the chill but eerie vibe. That is the vibe that we have going on for this evening.
Like tears in rain.
Next watch says, love the white noise. It's waves of nature sound. Yep. Again, James would be on in the same room that Sam was. And that would be not the techno room, not the drum and bass room, but the chill out room when you've just had enough of those really harsh beats.
Attack ships on fire, on fire, on fire.
Oh, Jesus, James, you alright, mate? He says, been stuck at the doctor's all afternoon, still waiting. And in America, that's not a great place to be, mate.
10 hours again, 10 hours again, 10 hours again.
Yeah! Sibby has just joined us!
We lost, we lost. In time, in time, in time, in time. Like tears, 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 tears. In rain, rain, rain.
Cool fucking sample to use as well. Cool fucking sample to use. Has been done to death, but I think it can, you know, if you use it in a good way, then it can bring new life to that sample. Would I change anything about it? A little bit too short, fella. Just a little bit too short. 3 minutes. I mean, 3 minutes 55. I think it is. Yeah, just a tiny little bit too short. I'm not going to quite go as high as a 9 because again, chill outy kind of stuff is not really my vibe. I'll give it an 8.5. Just a tiny little bit longer. That's it. That's that, James. Honestly, mate, I can tell that you're still trying to find your feet in Ableton, but you're getting stronger and stronger every time you put a track in. Yeah, I know you were a little bit. Oh, what's the right word? You were a little bit put out by the AI talk because I didn't even really, like. You use AI in your tracks, like I wasn't aware of this, and you know, and I only think you used AI a tiny little bit, and somebody was ranting on about how AI and this, that, and the other, and you shouldn't be done, and blah blah blah. I honestly don't care. I honestly don't care. Just as long as you're not using AI to create the whole fucking thing, and then try and pass it off. Just as long as you're using it for little bit tidbits here and there, it really doesn't matter. So yeah. So I hope that you're well over there, James, and yeah, I can't wait for you to really find your feet in Ableton. There is so much more stuff to come from you, and I cannot wait to hear it. Okay. Nazmaz, you still in the building? Got a little bit late with the S1 midway. Ah, yeah. No worries, Jordan. Don't worry about it. I call everybody by their producer name because it's your chosen name. It's the name you've decided to give to yourself rather than the name your parents decided to give to you. So I am The Clown. Does anybody refer to me as Mark? They refer to me as The Clown. So I refer to everybody as their artist name. No worries, Remy. And that's great. You've got us on in the background whilst there are people around. That's excellent. Maybe I should shut up and let you listen to the music a bit. Yes, Jordan, of course you are. One, no. And I can tell you how I know that. I haven't liked it. Turned off. Some absolutely acid fun. I really don't. EX6 for sale if anybody's interested. Almost pristine, pads are in good working order. There is no knob jitter on this one whatsoever at all. It is an SD card. I can upgrade the tubes if you'd so wish me to do. But yeah, this is for sale if anybody fancies it. Sorry, Alien says still bloody here then. Yeah, mate, squeaky bum moments, I'm telling you. 10 mil, I could actually bypass the import tax rules these days as well by saying it was sent to me for repair. I'd like to get 550 for it. Like I say, it's one of the newer SD cards. It is in pristine condition. Every pad works perfectly. They are crisp. The whole unit is in immaculate condition. Yes. 150 euros now. 450 pounds, English pounds. Swing your trousers in abandonment, 9.5. Yeah, I've already put that through to track of the night. Like I say this every time Nazmaz puts a track in. His tracks have gotten bouncier recently, more fun recently. The acid lines in them are absolutely gorgeous. They're not pew 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 pew. They are well thought out and crafted acid lines. I don't think the S1 was too loud in that Naz at all. I think it worked really, really well. It didn't jump up in sound at all. It kind of crept up in sound nicely and just stayed where it needed to. So yeah, putting that one through to track of the night, really, really, really good track. I love the stuff that you do. And for the next Clown Army sound system, I definitely want you involved, mate. Alrighty, Graham Anderson, DJ Shade, then some Kel Islam, then some Kenneth Peralta. Oh God, 2 more tracks. Ooh. Oh, okay, one more track. Okay, we can do that. So, DJ Shade, who is coming on leaps and bounds. Oh, he's taking on almost a warehouse feel for this one. Yeah, at the moment she has her original tubes in there. But I can upgrade. I've got a set of rubies lurking around that I can put in here comfortably. She's got nice pads on the back as well. She's a really, really good machine. Really, really good machine. Got 7 left to go, Jordan. Oh no, 4. Like I say, nice short show, 2 hours. Like it. Don't do it. Yes! You were doing the old tired doof. Now you're really, really experimenting with those. It's brilliant to see. Oh, go on. think it's coming, Cal. Yes! Yes! Gorgeous ride! Don't worry about being late, fella. The fact that you're here now, that's all that counts. Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too, Roy. You have no idea. Don't do that same drum roll again. Don't do that same drum roll again. Do a different one. Okay. Noise it's a little irritating. If you can filter it a little bit, that would be awesome. Yeah, honestly, DJ Shade, since finding the show, has absolutely elevated his music, and that is great. Yes, I mean, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The only criticism I have is in the bass frequencies with the kick, it's a tiny little bit muffled. Tiny little bit muffled. If you can just clean it up a little bit, get those frequencies a little bit cleaner, you're on to a winner. I'm going to give you an 808 on that and hope that there is a re-edit coming that will be a tiny touch clearer. But what you did with the drum rolls, you're listening to us, which is fucking brilliant. And you're not just going brrrr, and into the track again. Dum, dum, boom, boom, and then into the track. Really, really good stuff. I'm glad you're listening to what we were saying because your tracks are coming on leaps and fucking bounds. Demagna says earworm. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, the only criticism I have about that is the bass frequencies with the kicker, a tiny touch muffled or flat, one of the two, I'm not too sure. And that high pitched noise that you had going on through it could have been filtered a little bit to make it less repetitive on the ears. Other than that, great fucking track, mate. Okay, so a little bit of Celtic now coming up next. Let's just turn that down a bit. Point 2 in the building! We have 3 of our admins in the place tonight. Paul, don't worry about it, mate. Stephen. Big up, Carlisle Army. The only thing I do to this is speed it up to 175. Oh. Juicy baby, welcome to the party. Powder lyrics over this and whoosh. Bug power dust the mug womp jism. Fucking hell. Stomping along like Godzilla wrecking Tokyo. Yes, it has Matrix feelings, absolutely. The Prodigy, the Chemical Brothers, and Crystal Method had an illegitimate baby, it would be Celt Islam. Tell me I'm wrong. That has gone through to Track of the Night, and if that doesn't win Track of the Night, I will be very fucking surprised. Oh. Exceptional, says Gorgeous Roy, absolutely. Huge sound, Arabic riff, dubstep style, dark EDM beats, big track. Yes, absolutely. Everybody is saying Track of the Night. And Ben Clark says eat static. Yes, I can kind of see that in there as well. But fucking hell, what a track. Would I change anything about it? Not a thing. The only thing I would do with it if I was DJing it is up the BPM a little bit. Like I say, felt like Godzilla stomping through a city. Awesome stuff, mate. Oh, yeah, that will be Track of the Night without a fucking shadow of a doubt. Kenneth Peralta, 2 minutes and 59 seconds. Step up. Right, 3 tracks left. Piccadilly Pickle, what a great name. Oh, it was over too quick, Ken. 3 minutes, over too quick. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Not too keen on the elephant noises in there. Where was it? Those. But the whole track worked. It got a little crowded right here, but then you pulled it. There. Coalesced beautifully. Yeah, it's finished. 2 minutes, 29 seconds. Just a little bit too short, Ken. I'm going to give you a 9.5 on that one, mate. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, dope tune, man. Just needed more. Absolutely. Right. Penultimate track of the evening, and it is a double up for Arjang. Oh, hello. My manipulation says try not to make 7-minute anthems. I understand, man. I understand.
My life is like a video game. I run away. Restart and return again. It's what I know and all I see. My life is like a video game. It's all I know.
Yeah, Ben, I was thinking that. Early Metallica sang guitars. Christ, I tried to listen to Master of Puppets the other day. Fuck me, the production is awful.
Like a video game. All I do is play to win. Gotta beat this level I'm at. I gotta rise above. Go right in. My life is like a video game.
And the drums on it are awful. Like, back when I listened to them back in the day, you didn't have too much musical experience, so when you listen to it, it's like, oh my god, this is all the same. When you come back to it after you've been a producer for a little while, and you picked apart music every week for the past fucking 8 years, you listen to it and you go, fuck me, those drums are dead.
The other day, I ran away from what I know. I locked myself inside my world, don't let it go. And yeah, my life is like a video game. And I'm going insane, playing my own.
Yep, I'm partial to Ride the Lightning, but the production is horrible. And Lars is an awful fucking drummer, he really is.
Lose control. I play to win. I play to go. My life is like a video game.
That's it. RJ's probably doing a better fucking job of drumming for Metallica right here than Lars ever did in the whole fucking 30 or 40 odd years of them being around. It's like listening to it in a tin can. Absolutely.
Video game. I play to win. I beat this place and then I rub it right in your face.
And that's why I have issues with music that was produced in that era. Yeah. For me, And Justice is the pinnacle of Metallica's musical. Yeah, Lars is a copy and paste tracks. Exactly. I'm not going to say that I like that Badger for fear of being fucking Dr. Bob. not heard of that. David Sylvia's Gone to Earth. It sounds amazing even for its day. Surgeon Max says, always love the good fat riff, like a good juicy burger. Yeah, absolutely. Something you can get your teeth into. Like, nobody is questioning Arjang's guitar skills here, or his production skills, you know. This is all fitting really nicely. Some nice little bits in there. It's not relentless. It's doing its job. Search, seek and destroy. Took your advice, everyone. Glad you did, mate. Glad you did. Nice little breakups, you know, and resolves and questions and answers and that kind of thing. Really rolling along really, really nicely. Again, Arjang, your music is coalescing into something that is absolutely beautiful these days. Really, really, really is. Really, really like that track, and I'm very tempted to put it through to track of the night, but there are already like 6, 7, 8 in there already. So I'll come back to that and we'll see where we go. Okay, so we have come to the last track of a show I didn't think was going to fucking happen, but it did. YouTube relented. They decided my testicles were not against community standards, and we are back. That is beautiful. There will be a new shout out going up next week, and normal service will be resumed. Let's get into it. A little bit of John Alchemy, 606. Go on, fella. Slap us round the head. Somebody said, Arjang, you should get an Edge. There is an Edge there. I can't recommend the Edge enough. I think everybody I know's got one. Yeah, mine's here. Thank you, Elsa. Bloody intros. Honestly, yeah, this is a night from Bristol called Keep Bristol Techno. I can't remember his name now. Came in on the show one time when me and Oliver were doing it and gave us some t-shirts. This t-shirt is about 7 years old. Just like a plethora of other artists within the URL, just like everybody that has put a track in tonight, I have such respect for this man. And Arjang, that's what we want to hear. I wouldn't have gotten better if it wasn't for the show. That is exactly what I want to hear. Man, it's been 8 years since you were in the studio, mate. We need to fucking sort that out. I intend to, mate. I do intend to. Excellent progressive techno, not trance or what? Love it. Yeah, I'm working on it, Elsa. I really am. Subway Jams challenge a little while back. Search Monday, you've said placebo. Can you elaborate on that a little bit? That's the lead melody, okay. Nice little acid line tweaking in there. And suddenly it just ends. Absolutely beautiful stuff, John Alchemy, as always. Improvised right on the machines as you're doing it, which I have massive respect for. Pitch was something blue, zoom, something new, edge, something borrowed. Ah, I get it. The melody. Ah, I get it. I get it. Too short, 9.5. Well, I'm going to agree with... it was 6 minutes long, Jason, but I agree with the 9.5. Okay, we have reached the end of the show that I did not think would fucking happen. And the reason I didn't think it would happen is because on Friday, my YouTube page did not fucking exist. There was no record of Pierrot the Acid Clown anywhere on YouTube. However, Tuesday morning, we are back. 2,300 videos that are mostly your content. Yeah? A lot of those come from Clownfest. A lot of those come from Clownfest. We've done 14 Clownfests now. And we shall do another one at Christmas. I will put the shout out for that up very, very soon. I will also make a group, not a group chat, but a group for the collab special. Having 100 people in a group chat is just going to be bonkers and nobody's going to be able to get any information anywhere. I think that a group would be the better way to do that. So look out for that in the coming days, like potentially a week, and it should be there. Look out for a shout out on Monday. And normal service will be resumed next week. No, I'm never going to shut up about it. Like I say, I just wanted this show to go smoothly. I didn't want any complaints from anybody about anything. I just wanted it to roll on nicely, and it has. And it was quite a low kind of vibe for this evening. In Clown We Trust. Thank you very much, Elsa. So, thank you very much for once again joining me this evening. The show that I didn't think was going to happen. But it is. It's here. There were a wonderful array of music, and there was some lovely chat in the chat thread as well. And that is exactly what we want. Serge Demonto, it was good to see you. And Maudio, it was good to see you. We don't see enough of your tracks. We just don't. Right. I am going to leave you tonight with Gorgeous Roy's set from the Clown Army sound system. Leif Josper has maybe procured a field for us. I will open a group chat with me, Elsa, and Leif, so that we can chat about that. But that may be happening in July, midway through July. We will have to move on that pretty quickly, though. So things are happening, you know, and I don't have to start my YouTube from fucking scratch. Badge, don't do that for fuck's sake. Next shout out, shall I submit a mashup for the Beatles and Disney? Really, really don't do that. So Serge the Mountain says, thanks, was good to see, read and hear all of you. Yeah, we just don't see enough of you around, Serge, and we really like what you do. For me, it's a toss up between Mao, Nasty Maz, Nazmaz and you for track of the night, and I'm not too sure who I can who I'm going to pick for it. It was the balls. It was when I dragged my nuts across Ben's face whilst he was sleeping, and like YouTuber, like you can't do upskirts, and okay, that's fine. You can't do upskirts. I understand that because it's taking pictures of somebody without their consent. Ben fully knew what was going on. And he fully knew. I was like, can I upload it? I'm like, yeah, you can absolutely upload it, Ben. Mark. I was like, thank you very much. So, yeah, it was all consensual. There was no one was being taken advantage of. It was done in fun, and I'm guessing that's what YouTube, viewed it as at some point, or maybe they're, weighing up the fact that there's this one tiny little, 30-second video and hours and hours and hours of content from a growing musical community. In fact, the chatbot said, can you just tell us why you think that your YouTube channel should be reinstated? Yeah, because it documents a growing music community over the past 8 years. To lose that would be horrific for everybody involved, Like Arjang says, without the show, I wouldn't have gotten better. DJ Shade, the same thing. Yellub, the same thing as well. He's really come out of his shell recently. And this is all thanks to the URL. Even Ben Christopher, Ray the Bin Man, he submitted a track and we're like, it's a little bit flat. If you do X, Y, and Z to it, he was like, right, well, I did X, Y, and Z to it. How does it sound now? It sounds fucking banging, That video is up for years. Yeah, absolutely. It's an 8-year-old video. It happened in the first year of the Clown. So they're taking a historical thing and, and I'm guessing they looked through my YouTube channel to see if they could see any other content that was like that. And there just isn't any, on any of it. Yeah, I get my boobs out, but I mean, I take my top off, anyway. Yeah, Saints James as well says, same here. I've improved since joining you guys. And that's what we're all about. The community is fucking stronger because of this, yeah, because we care about music, we care about your music, we care about the sounds that you're putting out, the structure to it, the frequencies, the feel, the vibe, all those kind of things. That's what we give a shit about. That's why this community is strong and will continue to get stronger. Yeah, literally got the sack. Ironic. Yeah, it really is. Right, I'm going to leave you with some Gorgeous Roy from the Clown Army sound system and say, look out for the shout out next week. We will be up to see Michael Walker at the end of this month for URL on tour. And then we're going over to Ben Clark's for May. So that's the next 2 months sorted out for that. We may potentially have a field to do something in. So look out for that. And I am going to say thank you all for being involved in this community. Thank you all so much. You are all wonderful human beings, and that's why you're in this community. If you know somebody who produces music, please tell them about us. If you like what we do at the URL, please tell someone about us. And that is all. Right, I'm going to leave you with some Gorgeous Roy. I'm hoping this is going to be his last track in the in his set, because that is, I don't want to sound confrontational, but right, I'm off, people. It's been a pleasure. I will see you same time, same place on my newly reinstalled YouTube channel next week, 7:30. Let's hope I've got a co-host in as well. Catch you later, peoples.
Okay, one more. Want one more? Right. You might have heard this one before. If you join into the chorus, this is for Mark, making all this happen. And for all you beautiful clowns worldwide. It's called Confrontational. And I'm gonna dance to this one. Greetings and good morning, sir. How are you today? I only need 2 minutes and then I'll go away. I'm selling double glazing, giving discounts in your area. They're built to size and keenly priced and made in West Bavaria. We have a special offer if you sign a deal today. £100 deposit is all you'll have to pay. With hopeful eyes he looked at me and tried to flash a smile. I waved my hand to cut him off and watched him for a while. Don't want to sound confrontational, but you might think I sound angry, I'm not looking for a fight. I'm really softly spoken and I'm terribly polite. I don't want to buy your products, I don't want to save my soul. I'm sending out a message and it's leave the fuck alone. Only yesterday a lady with a timid sort of knock. A Heidi's and a clipboard and a small collection box. She's signing up donations for Sakura Band and petrol. £20 a month, she'll take them to the vet. I sound callous, even say I'm rude. You won't see my donation so you can buy some food. Instead I offered her advice to lubricate her cogs. Why don't you feed all the cats to all the fucking dogs? Why don't you feed all the cats to all the fucking dogs? I don't want to sound confrontational, but I don't want to sound confrontational, but I don't want to sound a confrontational, but I don't want to sound a confrontational, but I don't want to sound. No, I don't want to sound. I don't want to sound. I don't want to sound a confrontational, but fuck off. You might think I sound angry, looking for a fight. You won't see my donation so you can buy some food. Instead I offered her advice to lubricate her clogs. Why don't you feed all the cats to all the fucking dogs? I don't want to sound confrontational, but I don't want to sound confrontational, but I don't want to sound a confrontational, but I don't want to sound a confrontational, but thank you. Thank you. Hey, gorgeous Roy. Welcome to the Pierrot. Clown Army worldwide. Clown Army, make some noise. Love you all. Love you all. Thank you.
Gorgeous motherfucking Roy! More! Encore! Encore! We love love Gorgeous Roy and the Clown Army. Roy! 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 Yeah! Okay, so that was Gorgeous Roy. That was his first gig live, and he fucking looked like he enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Excellent. That's what we want to hear.